today, gentlemen. I think I'm okay on that one. Oh, yes. Let's discuss sports. Now, if you are a black man and you watch sports, I'm going to be completely honest with you, my friend. You are wasting your time. You're wasting your fucking time. And to think about it like this, man. Think about it. There is no shortage of black. Essentially, what I'm saying is that if you're a black man and you dedicate your time to sports, congratulations, my nigga. You've wasted your fucking time. You have one life, and you're wasting your time watching sports and playing sports. Now, there's a lot of people in the world who enjoy playing sports, and you know, it's not necessarily such an evil thing to do to play sports. But I'm going to break down to you why this is the biggest waste of time you could ever do. Now, let's think about it like this. You know, even I played sports, right? This is something that as a young man, you are judged off your ability to play sports. This is our social circle. Growing up, elementary school, that is based. Your entire social standing is based purely on your athletic ability. Now, let's think you're the fastest person in the class. Guess what, my nigga? You got all the clout. You got all the girls. That's how this works. Now, to understand the position that this puts the young black man in, is to understand this. Is to understand that the young black man who playing sports in elementary, the highest of the heights is that. Everybody understands the highest of the heights of sports is the NFL, the NBA, going pro. And so this is, subconsciously everybody's goal, right? But then people weed out and they realize they're not going to make it. And so to understand that the black man who looks at sports as his way out, as his ambition, has wasted his fucking life. I'm going to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Because to think about it like this, they pour all their energy into sports, all their energy into, I gotta practice, I gotta do this, and now you get an injury, or they get, feel me, it just don't work out. Now they're back to square fucking one. Feel me? They wasted their entire time. They have no backup plan. Because their entire plan, their entire life ambition was based off going to the league and basically fucking do you understand what type of chances are that, fam? Like, fam, this is like a fucking one. You got better chance winning the lottery than going to the league. And this is what I'm saying, fam, that it's like you're wasting your fucking time. And to think about this. That is one black man's life, right? He wanted to play sports. He thought he was gonna go to the league. He didn't make it. All right, damn. Now he didn't make it. Okay, now he has to figure something else out. He has to get a job. He has to, for me, might got a girl. He got to provide for her. Started a family. Guess what? The moment that black man who dedicated his life to sports has a son, my nigga, his life is over. The son's life is over. Think about it from this perspective, fam. Let's just talk football, fam. Your dad played football. He loved playing football. Now, he didn't make it to the league. Now, my nigga, think about this. My nigga, the moment you are born, he put a football in your crib. He put a football in your baby crib. So now, my nigga, when you're sitting back thinking, you're going to tell people you're going to be a grown adult, right? That son. And he's going to be telling people, yeah, I always let him play football. He didn't have no fucking choice. He didn't have no choice, fam. His dad fucking is projecting onto him his long haul shot. And think about how much psychological weight that holds, fam. Your dad didn't make it to the league. Now it's on you to go to the league to goddamn put your family, you wanted to go to the league to make your dad proud. See what I'm saying, fam? Now this is two black men fucking just wasting their fucking life, fam. Two black men, lives down the fucking drain for no fucking reason. Feel me? Now these are two black men with zero plans. You see what I'm saying? So let's see what's on the docket for today, gentlemen. Let's see what we're gonna discuss. How y'all boys feeling? Nah, I'm cool on that. Here we go. Yeah. So let's take it from right here. If you're a black man and you've dedicated your life to sports, congratulations, my nigga. You've wasted your fucking life. I'm gonna put it to you brutally honest. You've wasted your one life. Think about it from this perspective, fam. Let's just take the example of football. Let's say, you know what I'm saying, you was a young kid, you enjoy playing football. Okay, cool. Now you want to go to the league. You're spending all this time all this effort, all of your mental energy towards playing football, playing the sport. Now, maybe, high school, you make the team. Now you play on the team. Now, if you are lucky, you go to college and you play. Now, if you're even luckier, you get to start, right? And so to understand that basically from the moment that you started playing this sport, you're playing a game of luck. If I'm lucky to make the high school team, then I'm lucky enough to start, then I'm lucky enough to get a college offer, then I'm lucky enough to have them let me start on the college team, then I'm lucky enough to perhaps go to the league. And I'm going to tell you that, fam, this entire chain of events is bullshit. I'm going to be completely honest with you, fam. You're wasting your fucking life. And I'm going to be honest with you, there are no shortage of black athletes, fam. Fam, this is the most, fam, they are not stressing. Do you think the owners of the NFL are sitting back like, damn, we don't got enough black athletes? No, my nigga, think about every low-income black person. What do they want to do? They want to rap. They want to play sports, fam. These are the two options they feel like they have. They think I couldn't play basketball, I couldn't play football, but I could rap. You see what I'm saying? And so to think about it from this perspective, that you are a black man and you want to dedicate your life to playing sports, this is quite literally the worst decision you could do. Because I'm going to tell you, because this isn't a decision that even just affects you. This affects your children as well, gang. Think about it from this perspective, fam. How you think it feels to grow up with a dad who didn't make it to the league and all he loved to do was play, his football was his first love, my nigga. From the moment that you're 7 years old, my nigga, you have to play football, nigga. Because guess what? It's on you now. It's on you to fucking, you feel me? Just think about how much psychological pressure that is, man. For a young man, his dad didn't make it to the league, and now he's trying to make his dad proud by going to the league. And so to think about it from this perspective, that the logical sequence of events for this is you play in high school. We're just gonna talk football. You play sports in high school, then you try and go pro. Okay, it don't work out. You still like the sports, you still watch the sports, right? Okay, and so now you have to find a job because you didn't go pro, right? And you didn't have a backup plan because you thought you were good enough to go pro and you didn't have a backup plan. So now you have to find something, whatever, to pay your bills, whatever. You have to find something in between. And so now think about it from this perspective. That now, because you didn't go pro, okay, you might have a girlfriend and stuff like that. You have a family. You got a son now, right? You got kids now. And think about this. Now, when you have a son, man, if you was playing football all your life, when you got a son, you gonna put a football in his crib. You gonna be, come on. He gonna be like 7 years old. You gonna be doing drills with him. Fam, think about this. Now your son is going to grow up and thinking that, I always liked playing football. This is something that me and my dad did because guess what, nigga? His dad is trying to fucking live through his son, my nigga. He couldn't go to the league, so guess what? Yeah, my son can make it. If I'm dedicated enough with my son, he can make it to the league. Think about this, man. This is two black men who are fucking. This is essentially two black men who have signed their life up for failure. Who have signed their life up on a hope and a promise that maybe I can go to the NFL and maybe I could make millions of dollars for maybe about 8 years before my body starts to deteriorate because I'm fucking renting my body out to an NFL owner. That's essentially all you're fam. Understand that their life's goal is to rent their body to an NFL team to get a jersey, and okay, you get millions of dollars in the process, to be honest with you. But what? You're renting out your body, fam. This is their life goal. And understand, the father didn't do it. Do you understand that now when the father does not make it, so if you, did not make it to the league, and now you have a son, congratulations, my nigga. You fucked your son's entire life up. Because when your son is going, your son is going to, think about this, your son is not going to be able to put into words why he likes to play football, but he's going to, basically the entire reason is because he plays it with you. This is the only time that you have to spare with him is to teach him how to be a better football player. So now you and him are in the park, and now your son is gonna grow up like, I always like playing football. Me and my dad used to always do it, this and that, and this is the only time I really got to spend with my dad. So I like playing football. This is something me and my dad do. And guess what? That nigga is not gonna have a backup plan either. So this is two generations of black men trying to fucking grab onto a wish. These are two generations of black men gone, right? They're chasing sports. Fam, 2 generations of black men, just, feel me? They don't mean nothing. They don't mean anything, fam. 2 generations of failed athletes. They don't mean shit. Versus to understand that, fam, guess what? Like, you feel me? I got sons, you feel me? My son gonna be 3 years old. I got him on that microeconomics. You feel what I'm saying? Well, what? That's a crazy backup plan, ain't it? 3 years old, microeconomics, management science. Come on, I'm cooking. But listen, but back to what I'm saying. So now it's not enough that you dedicated your entire life to sports and you failed. That wasn't enough for you to put the sports down. Now you still watch the sports. Now you still, every Thursday night football, come on, Sunday night football, come on, you sit down and you watch the sports. Even, listen, and to understand this, my nigga, to understand this, you go to work, you have to have a work, you have to work now, because you didn't fucking go to the league. You go to work, you come home. You go to work from 9 to 5, you come home. The game is on from what? Fam, they know what time you have work. The game be on from like 6 to 9, 6 to 8, right? So now you go to work, you come home, you go give your time to your employer, they give you money. Then you take more of that time to put towards sports, to put towards watching other men who've made it. You're watching them and you're so entertained. You're so entertained watching these other men play. And you know what I'm saying? You're watching your life. You feel me? You don't realize your life is passing you by because you're so entertained watching these men play every Thursday, every Sunday, because they're here, they're being paid for your entertainment. And so to think about it from this perspective, that now you go to work 9 to 5, you come home, the game is on, maybe 6 to 9. Now, fam, that is your entire day. So look, you give your time, and in exchange you get money from your employer. Then you come home and you give more of your time away to sports, to some shit that do not matter, fam. You understand that it's niggas who know every single stat. Okay, listen, then now it's niggas who know how many yards this nigga projected to get, how many receiving yards this person get per game. And listen, do not know anything about the things that actually change them. You feel me? Don't know nothing about taxes, don't know nothing about rate of return on the investment. None of that. They know how many yards he gonna get this Sunday though. Do you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? They know who gonna beat the Lions. They know, see me, I have no fucking clue who's playing on the teams right now. Do you understand? I have no clue. And to understand this is to understand that, so right, there's people who know intricately about all these sports, not realizing their life is in the same spot because they give their attention to that shit. Fam, think about this. You know how many rushing yards this nigga gonna get. You know how many catches, how many points per game this nigga get, how many rebounds. Fam, do you know anything that's gonna take you from where you're at now to the next level you're trying to get to in your life? No, my nigga. You know a whole bunch of random stats about a whole bunch of random niggas that have nothing to do with you. And think about this. Do you think your grandson is going to, when niggas is talking about, let's compare me and you, right? Let's compare me and you. We have grandchildren. I'm obviously placing a big focus on knowledge and reading. Do you think your grandson is gonna talk to my grandson gonna talk to yours, and my grandson gonna be like, yeah, my granddad, well, he was getting to the knowledge. That's why we living like this. Feel me? That's why we got the pool. That's why we got the yachts like this. My granddad, he was getting to that knowledge for real. What do you think? Your grandson is going to say, yeah, but okay, but in 2025, my great granddaddy knew that Jamal Murray was gonna have 28 points per game, and he's projected to get a triple double, right? That the Cowboys had a 18-3 season. Dude, nigga, it does not matter. Do you understand that? That shit means nothing. That shit means nothing year to year. Listen, I could even ask you right now, who had the most rebounds in 2013? You don't fucking know. Do you understand? But you give your attention to that in the moment, my nigga, and guess what? Your grandson is going to hate you for that shit. He's going to hate you for that shit, fam. Fam, you fucking placing all your fam. You give your time to your employer. He gives you money. Then you come home. You give more time to these niggas. Then you have no time to fucking, I want to start a business, bro, but I ain't got time, bro. I ain't got time to read, bro. I ain't got time for, nigga. And think about it from this perspective. Now they've made it so you can bet. So now let's revisit this entire equation. You go to work, right? You go to work. You go give your time, and in exchange you get money. Then you take that same time that you have left over, and you go give that time to CBS, to whoever's broadcasting the game and who's selling you ads in between the game. You go give your time, your attention to that. Now, they've made it so you can bet on the games. So now, you give your time to your employer. In exchange, you get money. Then you come home. You give more of your time to meaningless shit like sports and entertainment. Then, now, you give even more of your time and even more of your money. You're double dipping, nigga. Nigga. You're double dipping, fam. Fam. You go to work, I take your time. Okay, I give you a little money, but I'm not even worried about that little money that I'm giving you because guess what? It's coming back. It's coming back. You gotta bet. You feel me? You gonna put a parlay in. Fam. And to understand this is to understand that this is the difference between right? When you talk to somebody and they come from old money and you're looking like, wow, man, I wish I was born into a family like that. This is where it starts. This is how it starts, fam. Because guess what? Your grandpa watch sports. Your uncle, all your uncles watch sports. Where do they live? How do they conduct themselves? Right? Verse, to think about it from this perspective, you place the emphasis on knowledge, fam. Your grandson is coolin'. Fam, your grandson is cool. Shout out the grandpa. Shout out the verse. Right now, my nigga, guess what? You watch sports. I didn't even bring up movies yet. I'm speaking, but if you watch sports and movies and play video games, your grandson is going to hate you, my nigga. Your grandson is going to look at my grandchildren and he is going to hate you, my nigga. Think about this. How you would feel your grandson like, damn, I wish I was one of his grandkids. I could have been living like this. Because you chose to no. I need to know how many points per game this person is projected to get. See what I'm saying? Me and my dog. Think about this. These niggas are making so much money off you being an idiot, fam, that guess what? Think about it from this. Okay, I already gave you the formula. You're going to get paid from your job. You're going to give your time in exchange for money. Then when you get the money, you're going to come home. You're going to give more of your time to some shit that does not help you. Okay, then you're going to take the money that you just earned. You're going to give it to bet. You're going to give it to this company because maybe they're going to give me more money, bro. I'll be hitting sometimes, bro. I ain't going to cap to you, bro. Bro, I got a method with this shit, bro. Sometimes I'll be hitting, sometimes my shit been going through, my shit been greenlit. It don't matter, right? You're giving more of your money and more of your time. Fam, you are fucked. Then, think about it from this perspective. You watch the game. The game doesn't go the way you think it goes. You know what you're going to do after? You're going to get on 2K. You're going to get on Madden. And you're going to play a game that is simulating the same game that you're doing. So to think about this is 3 times that you've wasted your time. This is 3 separate occasions you've wasted your time towards sports. You're going to watch the game. Then you're going to bet on the game and you're giving your time and your money. And then, on top of that, you're going to play a video game on the same shit that you're watching. My nigga, you have successfully fucked your grandchildren. In this time period, this transitional of a time period that we're living, you're going to sit down 3-4 hours at a time and watch some niggas on TV, fam. You're going to and to think about it like this, think about it. Have you ever watched a crowd? I mean, a lot of people don't understand crowd psychology, but to understand that what you're looking at, when you see a group of people, think about how it's like, fam, think about this. You're watching, I watched a game with people and an interception get thrown. People all down, they like, damn, bro, they fucked up. That should be fucking with them. Then think about it from this perspective that, you feel me? Now some shit, niggas get a touchdown. Now niggas jump in and see what I'm saying? So now that they have allowed the same shit that is sucking their time, sucking their energy, now they allow it to control their emotions. Now niggas will tell you, feel me, bro, I can't even eat, bro, that game had me so fucked up. Do you understand what is going on, fam? Do you understand? Right? And to think about it from this perspective, another perspective on the sports. Think about it like this, fam. This shit is setting you up to be a consumer, my nigga, because guess what? You dedicate your life to sports, fam. And let's say you got a family, you got a daughter. Your daughter don't know much about you. Guess what, fam? Your daughter don't know much about you. Guess what? I own the team. She don't know shit about you other than you sit down and waste your time every Sunday and watch a fucking NFL game. Guess what she gonna do? She gonna get you a fucking jersey that they have to pay me to put in the store. So your daughter is going... Did you understand what I'm saying, fam? It's that you devote so much of your time to some shit that means nothing, that the people around you who love you, they're like, okay, I don't know what to get him. I'm going to get him some memorabilia. Guess what, fam? Extra money in my pocket. Because you niggas are idiots. Extra money in my pocket as a league owner because you niggas... Fam, listen, I need you to understand. I'm taking your time. You're sitting down and watching this. I'm selling your time. I'm selling your time, your attention to advertisers in between you watching the game. Then you're giving me money to come to the game if you want to come watch it in person and waste your time live, right? Then you're giving me money to bet on the outcome of the game, right? Then, right, when people who love you want to get you a gift, they have to buy the licensed merchandise that I own that cannot be produced if I don't sign off on, that I don't get my royalties. So guess what, fam? This is almost wait. Did we even talk about the video games? The video games that have to be licensed for it to even be... So that is 4 separate occasions of, nigga, these niggas are fucking you. 4 separate occasions, fam. And guess what? Your grandkids is gonna hate you, my nigga. Your grandkids gonna sit next to my grandkids, fam. Fam, they gonna be so sick. Your grandkids gonna kill you, my dude. I ain't gonna lie, I got shit to do. I can't sit here and talk to you all day.